What's up, Ravens fans? It's time to answer your questions on Ravens Mailbag, and obviously the mailbag is full right now after a disappointing loss in London, 44-7 to the Jags. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first question comes from Shane West, and the question is, how will the Ravens look to improve the offensive line and bounce back?
Well, this is a tough one. I mean, I don't really see any magic elixir to fixing the offensive line. Obviously, we saw how impressive Marshall Yanda is and how much he means to this team, because when you don't have the six-time Pro Bowler, it is a big drop-off. I mean, you're not talking about a small little step back. It's big. And right now, the Ravens, they've already made 2 trades to try to improve their offensive line. Tony Bergstrom, who we all thought was going to be the starter and one of those guys they traded for, was inactive. So maybe they can insert Tony Bergstrom back into the lineup. Matt Skura, who they brought up from the practice squad, he struggled at times. Jermaine Illuminor, the rookie, he struggled at times. I don't know what the magic fix is here. The good thing is the Pittsburgh Steelers probably don't know either, because I think any one of those 3 guys, you could even throw in Luke Bowanko. Heck, they could have 4 different guys starting at right guard next week, and the Steelers have no idea which one it is. The only answer is that those guys have to get better. They just simply have to get better. Maybe you can help with Nick Boyle and some other guys to try to take off the pressure, but the offensive line and how it performs is going to be the biggest story of the season for the rest of the year, I think, for the offense.
I think what you hope is that the continuity builds over the course of the year. Guys, like you say, get better, and then when they get familiar playing with each other, you know, if you took a guy like an Austin Howard who's playing at right tackle for his first, 3rd game as a Raven, he's used to having Marshall Yanda there next to him.
Yep.
When you don't have him next to you, that changes everything in that group, and so you hope that the continuity builds whoever ends up getting that right guard spot.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, so the next question, this one comes from YShow4699, and the question is, how do you guys think Marlon Humphrey has been playing so far, especially against the Jags, because it seemed like he was targeted a lot? You know, I've been impressed with Marlon Humphrey. I've liked him from the time that he got here in Baltimore. The thing that stands out to me is the way that he plays. It's a different type of style than what we've seen here. He gets right up at the guy's face, the line of scrimmage. He's like Velcro. He follows these guys all the way down the field. I think he has good instincts. He turns his head to the football. He has good speed. He's got good just nimbleness.
He's a good cornerback.
I mean, he's a good cornerback. So, you know, the Ravens have kind of put a little bit more on his plate every single week. He played in the 22 snaps, I believe, last week. That was more than the previous week. So I think they want to get him on the field. And I don't know if his snaps, I think they're going to come out of Jimmy Smith and Brandon Carr's allotment. You know, I think it's going to be kind of both. They're going to rotate those guys.
And keep those guys fresh. You know, I mean, there's something to be said for that. Brandon Carr, he hasn't missed a game in his entire career.
Yep.
He could take a few snaps off, get a little rest, keep all 3 of those guys fresh, I think.
Exactly. And so if Marlon keeps playing the way he does, that's going to be really good things for the secondary.
Yeah, I agree. The last question comes from Devon Christie, and the question is, will Alex Collins get more carries? He seems to be the better workhorse of all the backs. Yes, I do think that Alex Collins' role in this offense is only going to expand. I mean, this guy's showing more flash than Terrence West and Buck Allen. It's just a fact. I mean, he's got a little bit more explosion. He's quicker. He's more nimble. He's performing better right now. And as we said last week when you answered this question, the Ravens are going to go with the hot hand. Alex Collins is the hot hand right now. So yeah, I think that Alex Collins is going to get an equal share to those other guys, if not maybe a little bit more at this point. I mean, Terrence West had the fumble, obviously not a good look. Buck Allen has the lowest yards per carry of the 3. So I think Alex Collins has proven himself.
All right, so we'll see how it all plays out on Sunday at M&T Bank Stadium when the Pittsburgh Steelers come to town. Can't wait for that. So that does it for this week's Mailbag, but as always, sending your questions to us every single week on social media. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.